Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We got to talk about this here. Brandon Ingram name is heating up once again. I can't believe what this guy is asking for. Brandon Ingram is a great 6'7" wing player. Offensive-minded wing. He don't really shoot the three ball well. You know, he's a good mid-range shooter, but he's an average defender. He wants to get paid like he's one of the best players in the NBA. I don't see Brandon Ingram as a top 15 player. Man, don't you know this guy wants 40 to 50 mil a year? He's due for extension. He trying to get a 4-year, $200 million deal. It's tricky. It's a lot to talk about. You know, for one, he's a young player. He's still in his prime. If OJ Anunoby from the New York Knicks could get 200 mil, when you look at OJ Anunoby compared to Brandon Ingram, you kind of got to give it to him, right? You're right. But look at it from the team perspective. The New Orleans Pelicans is a nice young team. David Griffin is trying to build that team around Zion Williamson. He's their best player. You know, Zion Williamson has a certain style of play. You have to put the right players around him. And Brandon Ingram is not the type of player you need. You need a player that could knock down the three-point shot well when Zion Williamson gets doubled, because he gets doubled a lot. And teams know that you can double Zion because Brandon Ingram doesn't look to shoot the three ball. He will have open three-point shots, and he will put the ball down and try to get to his favorite spot in the mid-range games. It's predictable. If I could see it, I know NBA players could see it. You know, he's been in the league a while now. He has to be able to shoot the three ball well. In the 2019 season when he had Lonzo Ball, if I'm not mistaken, this guy shot 39% from three. That's elite. Since then, the numbers done dip. And because the numbers done dip, it's easy to defend the Pelicans. You know, the Pelicans bring in DeJounte Murray. That's another guy that needs the ball. It's only one basketball. They got a lot of players on the Pelicans team that need the basketball. You got C.J. McCollum, Zion Williamson, Trey Murphy trying to come into his own. He needs the rock. You know, if the New Orleans Pelicans give this guy all that money, I think it's going to be a disaster. Him and Zion Williamson don't play well together. When I watch them, when they play good, it's when one of them on the bench, which means one of them need to go. You feel me? In order for the New Orleans Pelicans to be good, they need solid big men, which they don't have at the moment. They drafted this messy guy. I really like him, but you need more. And until they do, they grab more, the Pelicans not going to be able to do anything, man. I think they need to trade Brandon Ingram for Lauri Markkanen, somebody like that. Someone that could stretch the floor where Zion Williamson can have more room to operate. Brandon Ingram is a nice player, man. He has to get out of New Orleans. If he don't, it's not just going to hurt his career. It's going to hurt the team's success because they're going to be stagnant. They're going to be an 8 seed trying to get into the playoffs, man. And then you got to look at injuries too. It's a tricky situation. If I had to call on this, I have to trade Brandon Ingram, and I have to trade him soon. I don't want to go into the NBA offseason with this problem. I want my young players and my veteran players to focus on the court, my style of play. Brandon Ingram just doesn't fit their style of play. Ain't nothing wrong with that. A fresh start for Brandon Ingram is the best thing for him, in my opinion, anyway. He going to give you 22 a night. He just can't shoot the three ball. The NBA is all about shooting that three. You know? Brandon Ingram probably a 34, 35% Shooter from three is not good enough. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this Brandon Ingram situation.